Hey guys, what's up? I want to talk to you guys. This has nothing to do with Trayvon Martin or anything. I'm sorry if I sound sad. I'm actually really excited. This is something I've been talking to my friends about for a while, and we planned this out. We are doing a Spider-Man fan series, which Peter is going to be played by me, and it's not just because I love Spider-Man, but that is a big part of it, because I am a total nerd. It's mostly, well, I guess it's mostly because I love Spider-Man, but it's also because, well, I know almost everything there is to know about Spider-Man. Well, I guess a lot more than half, I could say, 3/4. But, this isn't going to be like based off of any certain Spider-Man universe. This is our own universe, the Incredible Spider-Man. And I actually, this was when I first started, I'll show you this in a second, when I first started wanting to do this, this was a costume design that I came up with, but we've come up with a different one since then that's way better. Well, I accidentally tore it, but I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there. That's it. Pretty cool, yeah. It's traced from Spectacular Spider-Man. I actually am a really good drawer, but when I did this, I think it was because I was too tired, and I was watching Scarlet Spider. That's what I was going to talk to you in a second about. Spectacular Spider-Man videos, and paused it, traced it. But what happens is well, I'm not going to tell you exactly what happens in it, but we plan on this lasting for as long as we can possibly make it, probably 2 years, and we're guessing that I'm going to be a little bit more insane when we're done, by the time we're done with this, because yeah. So in this universe, Peter is 14. I'm 12, but part of it is like he's kind of short. I'm gonna have, even though I'm actually really tall for my age, we're gonna have like a moment. You're short for an 8th grader, but yeah. So Peter is 14. He is, I don't know how to say this. I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes. I may have to make a part 2. He's a little bit different. He's not just like your average comics nerd. He's kind of like Amazing Spider-Man, the new movie, which was, like I've said in one of my videos, which, by the way, will start again eventually. And I also got Minecraft. I made a video, haven't uploaded it, not going to, something went wrong. Eventually I'll be starting a multiplayer Let's Play on it. But anyway, besides the point. So, he's a nerd, but not as big of a nerd. He has friends, of course Harry, one of my friends who is also named Jacob, except I go by Jake, he goes by Jacob, is going to be playing Harry. Yeah, there's no love interest, for one reason, because I don't necessarily need one for this. Gwen and Mary Jane, or one or the other, might eventually exist, but there isn't going to be any love, anything in it. Mostly because I don't want to do that much work. It's going to be a pain to find attractive girls who would want to do that. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 actors, counting myself. My dad is one of them. I know that sounds stupid, but actually my grandparents are going to be playing Aunt May and Uncle Ben, but my dad is one of them. He's going to be playing Electro, Shocker, and Craven. And I have figured out a way to make that work where it won't seem like the same people. Well, it might, but I'll try to keep them as far apart as possible. But, yeah. So, I've given this a ton of thought. If I have to do a part 2, then I will show you the picture of the costume we designed, which is amazing. But, like, it's, you know how the, old first version of Spider-Man had the black and red instead of red and blue? It was, well, red and black. Yeah, he's red and black, but he doesn't have webbing or anything like, just, it's cool. But, anyway, that's beside the point. So, it's hopefully going to go for about 2 years, so he'll go from 14 to 16. And yeah, I've come up with a bunch of scenes already. But, I will give you one hint. At the end of the whole series, something very, very tragic happens. You can probably guess what that is, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want to give that away. I'm just going to give you as much of a hint as I can forgive myself for. But, so anyway, then what will start, oh, and if any of you guys have read Spider-Man Legend of the Spider-Clan, we will be doing a short, like, series while we're doing The Incredible Spider-Man, or we might take a break from it for a little while and do that. But, so, because we can do almost anything we want with it, after The Incredible Spider-Man ends, we're doing The Incredible Scarlet Spider, which is going to be amazing. And the reason it works is because in this, the Jackal, the guy who clones Spider-Man, is not an evil, insane maniac scientist who wants to ruin Peter's life. He was just a scientist who went by the name Jackal, who saw... Well, I guess I have to give this away for this to make sense. Peter dies. I'm not going to tell you who kills him, and it's not Green Goblin, just so you know. But Peter dies, and it's by someone you would never expect. And it's not Harry either. But, so, the Jackal, he sees, okay, Peter's dead. The world still needs a Spider-Man. It will always need a Spider-Man. Which kind of leads, I don't know whether it's going to happen or not. It might. I will try as hard as I possibly can to make it happen eventually. We will try to do Spider-Man 2099 to the best of our ability eventually. If I am at the age where it would make sense for me to be him, by then I will be Miguel. But I may have to talk in a little bit of an accent. But anyway, so, basically, he clones him, and the first scene you'll say, I'll just say, you see a gravestone, and you see a hand popping out of the ground, just kind of wiggling through the soil, and that's all I'll tell you about that. And that cuts to the next scene. It is the clone coming out of the cloning egg and seeing Jackal. And he just says, where am I? Last thing I remember, I was falling, I heard bullets, and then I heard bone smashing. And then, okay, I've only got a minute left, so there will be a part 2. I will make it right after this, and I'll upload them, like, one after the other. But, so, yeah, he gets out, and he says, that's all I remember. And then he realizes, oh, I don't have my mask on, and there's this dude staring at him. And he was unmasked earlier before his death, and so that's what he's freaking out about. But, yeah. So, next video, I will tell you more in depth about Scarlet Spider. I haven't figured out that much yet, but enough to make a video on it. Goodbye, guys.